Crystal Palace Football Club has a rich history. From its very beginning, the club has had great support from the population of South London. We'd now like your help to modernise the crest and to shape the appearance of your club. From its formation, Crystal Palace Football Club was nicknamed the Glaziers after the huge glass palace from which it took its name. The club had no official crest until the late 1940s. Prior to that, all badges were unofficial designs, usually commissioned by the supporters' clubs. When the first club logo was introduced and applied to the players' kits, it was a simple representation of the Crystal Palace building. It stood to signify the club's roots, even after the palace had burned down in November 1936. This badge was used until a slightly more intricate version was introduced in the early 1960s, again featuring a representation of the Crystal Palace glass building. In 1972, the club held a competition amongst supporters in the matchday programme to redesign the club crest for the following season. Over 1,000 designs were submitted, and this was the winning badge. The logo was placed on a very modern, thick striped shirt made famous by the likes of star players Don Rogers and Alan Whittle, and was only used during the 72-73 season. Near the end of this season, Palace recruited the flamboyant manager Malcolm Allison, who had a larger-than-life image and was a true character of English football. Allison was a firm believer in rebranding and began to create a new image for Crystal Palace. The club colours of claret and light blue were abandoned for the brighter red and blue still used today, and a new nickname was given, the Eagles, originally to represent a phoenix rising from the ashes of the Crystal Palace. A new club badge was created featuring an eagle, a football and a representation of the Crystal Palace building. And a simplified version of the crest was made for use on the players' shirts, which didn't feature the building. This badge was used from 1974 until 1994, when the club decided to refresh the crest and settled on a slightly modified version of the previous badge. The main difference was that the eagle was designed to be more aggressive and forward-looking. Now, with the assistance of our fans, the club is looking to bring its crest up to date, to find a badge that represents what the club stands for now. A modernised and simplified design that will look good on all kits and merchandise. After hundreds of entries, the board have chosen these 4 crests. Vote for the one that you like best and help to shape the image of your club.